So welcome to the Imagine 2013 finals. And allow me to tell you a little bit about the program this evening. In just a few minutes, I'll invite the three final teams up on the stage to present their invention. But just before we do so, I'd like to refresh your memory a bit about the Imagine competition. We'll update you on the previous winners and this year's contest. After the main course, we'll hand out the voting cards. It's always an important ritual. The voting cards come on. And you will have the opportunity to discuss the entries and vote for the entries of your choice. And toward the end of your dessert, Neil and Janet Peters of the Lovinklaan Foundation will announce who the winner is of the Imagine 2013 competition. So we're looking forward to that moment. Okay, so first, for the top three to present their ideas. I'd like to give you a short overview on where things stand. Really short, in fact, because we shared with you what last year's winners have done through Yammer. So I hope most of you have read that. So I'll do a brief summary of what last year's ideas have done. Not as extensive as last year. Remember the winning idea Scissor, about tackling the PFOS challenge presented by Tessa and Arjan. Since winning the finals, they've worked on several projects concerning PFOS, and the interest is really growing in their solution. Regulation is still in development, so the sale is a little bit hard at this moment. But thanks to the seed money from Lovinklaan, they have been able to file patents, conduct further research and analysis, and organize a client event. So they are on their way to make this work towards the tremendous amount of 50 billion that we were presented with last year, which is way more than the organic growth that we're shooting for with all of these big tickets here. Okay, the winterproof railway switch, which came in second, made some steps forward as well. The 15,000 euros they received from the Lovinklaan Foundation were used to build a prototype in the Central Dutch Railway Training Center. And Nico and Chuck Peter told us that they were pleased that they have been able, with the Imagine Award, to do that and also generate a lot of publicity around their idea. And Dave and Joe, the numbers 3 from last year, told us they're working hard and trying to find a more catchy name for their integrated environmental monitoring system. They need an acronym. You know, this bus would be good, but it's different. And I was on the bus group. But I can't claim it because Kelly invented it. Thank you, Kelly. Yeah, we collaborate. So they used the seed money to purchase equipment necessary to perform an office skill demonstration of the project, and they would not have been able to do that without the money from the Imagine Award. So it's good to know that the funding of Lovinklaan is finding a good way in helping us innovate further. But maybe a little bit of a difficult message. Unfortunately, this year, the number of entries was not as high as we had expected. Only 56 entries came in. Initially, we had 106 teams sign up, so we thought we were going to have more than last year, but we ended up with 56 entries. So I think it's a little bit also upon this group to see if you can push your people to really participate in the Imagine competition, because it is a celebration of innovation, and it sets the right example for our people of what we're looking for, that we're creative, that we're really trying to help our clients with good ideas, and that it helps the company forward if we share those good ideas amongst each other. So before giving the stage to the three finalists of the Imagine 2013 competition, I'd like to mention one special entry submitted by Myung-So Soo and Michael Sun of RTKL. They propose to develop a building component system for high-rise buildings that cleans the environment and generates energy, called a CO2 reduction photobioreactor curtain wall system. And yes, they need to work on their branding too. But the jury did award this idea with an honorable mention. It's the second time in a row for Myung-Soo and Michael to be awarded with an honorable mention, because they always present their ideas really smartly. But like last year, the jury thought the idea was really good and explores the imagination. It's sustainable and it answers an actual problem, but its practical ability was not yet there. So that's something that They need to think of a little more next time. Okay, ladies and gentlemen, please join me in a warm welcome for our first candidates of the Imagine 2013 competition. Here are Steve Spinazzola and Dan Andreessen.